Science predicts 10 insane AI advancements that are coming soon that might transform the way we live our lives. From robo-taxis that can whip us to our destination in minutes, to curing ailments like depression and AIDS, let's dive into the wacky world of AI to see what's in store for us in the coming years. Number 1 is self-driving cars. Imagine calling a taxi from your phone and a passing car stops right at the corner. You open the door to a completely driverless interior, hop in, and within 10 minutes you're at your destination. Self-driving cars have been the stuff of science fiction for decades, but by the year 2025, they might become reality. The Society of Automotive Engineers defines 6 levels of autonomous driving. Right now, current technology only puts us at 2. This is due to challenges like navigating objects in the real world and handling edge cases like bicyclists. Companies like Tesla are trying to overcome this issue by using complex computer vision algorithms, but they aren't alone. Apple has also stepped into the ring, and it's reported that they've tripled the rate of their testing of their autonomous driving car in 2023. So, although we've been promised this before, several companies are stepping up, and 2025 might be the year we see fully autonomous driving cars. Number 2 is delivery drones. Nowadays, we can order groceries from our phone, drive to the supermarket, and have it ready for pickup. But what if you could get groceries delivered to you with a tap of a button without ever having to leave your couch? Well, that's what delivery drones promise. AI-powered delivery drones burst onto the scene in 2013 with Amazon Prime Air. And since that year, several companies have taken on the challenge of developing their own delivery drones. And one of the biggest hurdles this technology faced in its early days was regulations. Only now are countries starting to pass guidelines to allow delivery drones within the air, which means that more companies are going to enter the ring and more investment will happen. There's also growing demand for this technology. A recent survey by McKinsey reported that 60% of consumers would get drone delivery if it was offered in their area. Alphabet's Wing currently leads the race in drone delivery with over 350,000 drone deliveries. And its recent partnership with Walmart might skyrocket it to become the next big industry breakthrough with AI. Number 3 are real-time language translators. Imagine being able to travel anywhere in the world and carry on intelligent conversations with the locals, perfectly understanding and communicating with them. Well, the power of AI translation is finally going to offer us that capability. Advances in natural language processing has supercharged translation in recent years. The AI models we have today are not your Google Translate of last decade. Currently, apps like Wordly and Amazon Web Services offer complex translators that you can use. But wait, there's more. A company called Time Kettle has designed real-time language translator earbuds that you can wear and have intelligent conversations with anyone in a different language. I personally hated foreign language class in high school, so I'm particularly excited about the potential for a mass-market translator. Number 4 is new medicine breakthroughs. The COVID pandemic taught us the devastation that disease can still bring in the 21st century. To combat this, researchers are now utilizing the power of AI to develop new medicines and vaccines. AI models trained on vast corpuses of medical literature can now make more accurate diagnoses than most general practicing doctors. But the excitement doesn't end there. Researchers are now using protein mapping and gene sequencing to make completely new medicine. In fact, the COVID vaccine was developed with the help of AI. These breakthroughs could culminate in 2025 being a year that we finally see diseases that have plagued humanity for centuries eradicated forever. Number 5 is augmented reality. In the film Ready Player One, we see a dystopian world where everyone is immersed in a virtual reality while the outside world rots away. Now, hopefully that never happens, but we could see augmented reality play an increasingly large part in our lives in the coming years. In 2023, Apple unveiled the Apple Vision Pro, a grand look at a new way that we might interface in our day-to-day lives. It allows users to tune in and out of reality on command and interact with holograms in their vision using their own hands. The problem with this is it's expensive. In fact, it's $3,500. Although as the years go on, this price will probably drop. Another problem is that they're full goggles that go over your head, and to be honest, they kind of look stupid. Like, there's no way I would show up to a party rocking the Apple Vision Pro right now. Thankfully, a company called Xreal is making sleeker augmented reality glasses, making it more practical and affordable. With this new technology, all of us could have augmented reality glasses within the coming years. Number 6 is happiness coaches. Humans are pretty crappy at making ourselves happy. In fact, the average happiness index worldwide is only a 5.5 out of 10. But what if we could systematically make ourselves happier through the power of computation and AI? Well, that fantasy is now becoming reality with something called Rocky.ai, which is the world's first AI Buddha. This AI model is trained on vast troves of religious texts and can offer wisdom, guidance, and support to things that we usually think AI wouldn't be good at, which are messy human affairs. And this is only the beginning. AI models can be trained to help us in specific areas of our well-being. And advancements in natural language processing in these models could lead to us all having our own personal happiness coaches that can steer us in the right direction. Who knows, maybe in 20 years that 5.5 out of 10 will be more like a 7.5 with the help of AI. Number 7 are very complex personal assistants. In February of 2010, the world was introduced to Siri, Apple's digital voice assistant, and we were all enthralled. Well, since then we've come a long way, and the introduction of the Transformer model has led to really complex chatbots like ChatGPT. Now, these complex large language models are finally starting to be integrated into smartphones. Google has already integrated Bard AI into their Pixel, and Apple has recently unveiled that they're working on an AI-powered Siri that they're going to unveil later in 2024. This advancement is going to greatly increase the convenience of an LLM, as we're finally going to have the power of these models right within our smartphones. Number 8 is mass job displacement. One of the biggest worries of AI advancements for all of time has been the potential for it to replace thousands of jobs. For several decades now, AI has been predicted to replace positions like truck drivers, call center operators, and bank tellers. And 2025 might be the year it all comes crashing down. We started to see evidence of this with the writers' strike, where writers became increasingly concerned about the role of AI in replacing their roles. And to make matters worse, Forbes recently released a report that said that 300 million jobs could be displaced by AI technology. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that these jobs will be destroyed, but they're most likely going to change and be displaced. And this is probably going to lead to a rough transition period that could lead to economic turmoil. I think this prediction highlights the fact that AI advancement isn't all good and that there are negative consequences to this developing technology. Number 9 is a machine-free movement. Shifting gears a bit, with every technological advancement, there seems to be a counter-movement to revert to the old ways. When social media was released, monk mode came into existence, and authors resisted automatic typers for years. The momentous technological advancement of AI could lead to a machine-free movement, with a premium placed on what people would call human-made goods and services. Honestly, the novelty of non-machine made items is probably going to increase. I kind of think of machine-free being the new organic in the coming years. As much as AI develops and automates tasks, we're still going to appreciate the craftsmanship of human hands, and I think that value is only going to increase in the coming years. And finally, number 10, the emergence of artificial general intelligence. Now, this is the one that is most likely not to happen, but it is the most impactful and would completely change the way we live our lives. AGI will occur when AI models surpass human intelligence and can generalize their intelligence to a broad number of fields and abilities, kind of like humans can. And if this happens, it's going to bring a whole host of ethical concerns. Do they deserve rights? Are they going to want to hurt us, or will they be on our side? What will this consciousness even look like? The questions are endless. Scientists and politicians are currently drafting guidelines to handle a world in which AGI develops, but honestly, it's been predicted for many years and it hasn't happened yet, so it's very hard to tell where on the spectrum we are of this happening. Regardless, despite our best efforts, I don't think that anything will prepare us for the day that AGI comes, and 2025 might be the year we all find out. And that concludes my list of the 10 AI predictions in the coming year. Good or bad, we live in a wild and wonderful world, and it's fascinating to see the rate of technological advancement within our lifetimes. So despite all the change, it's nice to just sit back and appreciate what we have. If there's a particular advancement that fascinates you or excites you, comment it down below and we'll start a discussion. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I know you'll enjoy the other AI videos on my channel, so please check them out. Other than that, peace out.